talking to your friends and your family, people that went to school with you, to tell me who you are, and they could fill in the picture. People would have good things to say, people would have bad things to say. But if I wanted to get to know you, we'd hang out like we're doing right now, and we'd go get food, and we'd spend time together. You know what I mean? And then I'd get to know who you were, and you would get to know me. And I think in that same way, like if we really want to know what God thinks, we have to read the Bible and consume it. And even when we don't agree, or even when we don't fully understand, the Bible tells us, if anyone lacks wisdom, if we don't understand, ask God and he will generously give it to you. And so I think, like, when you're navigating these situations, like, or navigating like the hurt from people, and navigating the confusion and trying to understand, like, maybe one of your prayers, because you say you pray a lot, is like, hey God, can you give me clarity and wisdom on this topic and what I'm going through, because I believe he will give it to you. And God looks at the heart and sees that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think overall, when the aspects of religion comes into play, I just hope people like can look beyond the surface level of, I guess, whether if it's like sin or whether or not they agree, and they can just look past and see people are good people, and you know, and it's just not their place to judge, especially in the house of God. Um, and just like I said, love is unconditional, regardless of whatever it is that we're going through. And I feel like that's where I think my experience is when it comes to being in church.
Yeah.
And I think I feel like once people who are in church can see that and look past the sin, then I feel like that's where I would be.
Sure.
I would find my peace.
Sure.
Because, like I said, I talk to God. I very much have a relationship with God. But that's where I lack is like the church, because I don't feel that.
Yeah.
From the people who go there.
For sure. For you personally, before we close, we kind of talked about your perspective. We talked about the Bible. What do you think God thinks about you in church? What do you think personally?
You know what? I don't know what he thinks about it. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he doesn't like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't, because in the Bible, there's no scripture in it
Hey,
that
Abigail.
says otherwise. Um, but what I can say is I know God loves me unconditionally. I know that, and that's what it
Hey,
is.
Andre. Hey,
You know, and I feel like
Unknown.
if God didn't love me,
Love you too,
or if God
girl.
wasn't there, He wouldn't
Hey,
have opened so
Travis.
many doors for me. Um, and I feel like I felt His love around me too many times to know that He's not there. So
Yeah. Yeah. God is there, and
yeah.
God does love you, and he sees you. And I think that our conversation today is like a beautiful invitation to more relationship with God, and even
Haven't seen you in a
implementation
minute,
of more
Abigail. My man was
citizenship
actually
of
talking
God
to you,
too.
or
God,
talking about
please
you
help me know. And you
like
can
a
pull
few
that
days
list there.
ago.
Please bring that thing. I would love to pray for you before we get
I'm pretty
podcast
good.
finished up. If that'd be okay. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
it is kind of boring. I'm
Yeah,
not
thank
gonna
you.
lie. That's why I came on
Jesus,
here.
thank you so much for my new friend, God. Thank you that you love them and see them.
We
God, we
missed
just
you
ask for your
too,
conviction, first of all, to lay on both of us. God, would you bring conviction in our lives? And we ask
especially
you to
coming on
talk
my
to us
live,
and going through conviction.
because I know you always
God,
support,
would you
and
talk
I
to us,
love
Lord
that.
Jesus? God, we just thank you. God, we ask that anyone
Oh,
lacks wisdom
crap.
in this, that you will generously give it. And God, would you give us both wisdom on what the Bible is saying, how to navigate through life, how to navigate life with Jesus. And God, we just thank you for this day. We love you and bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode. If you guys like
Excuse
it,
me.
subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok. Bless you guys, and see you guys next week for the next episode.
Hey.
In college, I would procrastinate a ton on projects, and then as an adult, there were certain things that I struggled with focus-wise in a job. Having a family and a house, I always procrastinated on things
Oh wow.
You didn't even grill me about the yeah.
I think that's why people cheat, is because they watch porn.
I feel like I would probably cheat without. I don't know if you're on the Wet Dream team, but I did that before I ever met. It was like, oh.
Before we get into this amazing episode of Madden 22, I've got a huge announcement for y'all. We're doing our second live podcast show ever in my hometown, Atlanta, Georgia, on May 18th. Guys, go get your tickets at jasonstreet.com.
And I was like, whoa, like Bryce actually has cultivated a pretty positive audience, especially when you consider that I'm kind of on the total opposite end of the spectrum of what your audience would be into. I was reading through it and I'm like, man, like it's kind of crazy how many people are excited to see us talk. So I couldn't blow it off and not do it again because I figured I gotta do it for the people.
Let's go. Thanks for coming back.
Clout
guys.
chaser.
Yeah, I love our last conversation. I just had like a lot of respect for you and everything we talked about. So I know we're gonna probably rehash some stuff back there, but I still want you to give a little bit of background of like where you came from and how No Jumper started and things like that before we dive into everything we'll talk about.
Right. So I mean, I'm from Nashua, New Hampshire, which is
You have a
suburb of
cavity?
Boston, about like 45 minutes outside Boston. And
What you doing? Eating a lot of sweets?
I'm a librarian. My dad was a social worker. I got a younger
Hey,
sister, she's 3 years younger than me.
Fiona from Shrek.
And I was pretty much just like an
I'll be there,
angry,
that's
sorta
fine.
troubled kid. I started riding BMX bikes though when I was like 12 or 13, and that pretty much like became my whole life at that point. And rode BMX bikes for like 10 years.
I'm not insecure about myself, so you can't make me feel any type of way. Try it with somebody else though, cause I know I look good. Big, skinny, slim, thick. Don't, yeah, you can't play with me.
And basically like was around a lot of underground rappers as a result of just going to clubs and parties.
I'm
and
doing
stuff
pretty
like that.
good.
And just sort of started interviewing some SoundCloud
Thank you,
rappers.
Abigail.
And all of a sudden SoundCloud rap became huge, and that kind of was just my entry point into the game. And
I'm
now
pretty
I've been
good.
running No Jumper for just about 10
Can't
years.
complain.
And I interview a whole plethora of different, rappers and all kinds of different personalities. And then I also do a podcast with my wife called Plug Talk. It's a podcast where we interview a different
What are
girl
you
every week
guys
and see what
doing?
they're on camera. So presumably a large
Yes,
percentage of your
happy
audience
Halloween.
not terribly in favor of that, but that's basically what I got going on there.
Yeah.
I actually can't wait till Halloween, cause we always cook gumbo.
I feel like that's like one of the.
I've been wanting gumbo for the longest. We only probably have gumbo like probably twice a year,
Yeah, I started
but we need to have it like more because I can eat that for like
BMX riders in 2013,
weeks
2014, and
straight.
or rappers in 2015. And yeah, it has been kind of insane because I had so much anxiety and stress associated with getting into doing podcasting. I was just kind of scared to be on camera. Didn't
I don't give my
good at it
number
or
out,
whatever, and it just seemed like this
Emmanuel.
huge undertaking. And now it feels like people just start podcasts. Like if you're an influencer or whatever, just start a podcast.
And
It's
plus
like,
my man
yeah,
wouldn't
so
like
it's
that.
It's kind of crazy to see it go from this very fringe thing where I remember
Abigail
when I started,
knows.
it was all the comments were like, "You seriously think I'm gonna watch an hour and a half of you talking to this guy?" And now everybody seems to
Put on
grasp
some
that
music or
that's
something. I
normal.
don't want to
So
listen to
Yeah, I
music.
feel like I've shifted more from music away from music.
I'm listening to a
for some reason, which
podcast.
is like it's so weird, but like I like it. Who's been your favorite guest you've ever interviewed?
Man, I mean, the obvious one to me is XXXTentacion, just because I somehow struck the lottery and just in 2016 just did it.
Well, on here, I don't go live as much. I need to though. I try to. I be posting video, well, like shorts on here every day. I do have like social media. I'm active on all my social medias. It's on my YouTube.
Early stage of his career, and then a year later, or 6 months later, he's like this huge name. I had every different rapper and manager like tapping in with me, and I didn't know what to say or what to do. All these labels.
I don't really give out my WhatsApp.
Basically, like because of that interview,
The only people I give my WhatsApp to is like when it's like work stuff, collabs.
Taking me serious in the music game and everything like that. So You know, when I
You
talk
know
to
you
people,
have
it's
a
kind of like
soft voice.
sometimes
You
they're
should.
YouTubers and
Honestly,
they're
I'm
kind of
terrible at
get to
singing,
where
bro.
you're at. And I'm like, honestly, you gotta just keep playing
I
the
can't
game and
sing
you'll
for
just find
nothing.
these
That is
occasions
not
and
for
things
me.
that just pop up that'll be so
But
much
everything
bigger. Like you could do
else,
1,000
I know how
interviews
to
with 50
do. I think
people
I'm pretty
that you
creative when
boost
it
your
comes to
career
other
ahead
stuff, just
more than
not.
the other 1,000 that you
I
did.
can't
You just
sing,
gotta
I can't
get
rap.
in there and just keep
That's
going
not
and
my
find these opportunities.
category
Yeah.
at all.
Dang, that's so cool. I feel like I feel like that would have been a hard guest to get on when he was big.
Yeah, because he never did
Thanks,
anything with anybody
Abigail. You
besides Did No
too.
Jumper, and then he did
I
some
hope
random
everything's
radio
going
interview
good
when
with
he got
you.
out of jail at one point, and then he was on some live streams with me and Ak after that. But for the most part, yeah, it was like he was very anti-interview, and yeah, I interviewed like a million people like after they kind of got famous, but it was something special
Have
about
you
that one
seen
because I just
Lennon
had
talk?
like the
No,
one
I haven't.
blueprint for who he was before he became like rich and famous, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Dang, that's super special. Well,
But they still be
everyone
coming
knows
across
we're
my
gonna talk
mind though,
about
I'm not gonna lie.
Christianity and things like that. I know last
I
time
gotta check
you
up on them, like on
you
their
wore a
live.
shirt
I don't
that we
know
thought
if
was
they're trying to
funny
talk
when
to
you
me or
came here.
I
anything
did have Oak
right
Song
now,
on
but
my shirt at that moment.
because I low-key
Yeah,
just
I
like
think I said
disappeared.
something about how like I'm totally cool
But
with
that's
the
why I don't
version
have
of
friends,
religion that
because
you guys represent. And
I don't know,
by
I'm
the way, I
weird.
have a shirt
But
on
when I
with
see
a
like,
picture of
stuff is
the
like off,
extent to which
I
I think
like
like
kind of
religious beliefs
separate
can be harmful.
myself
Yes.
Obviously, that's kind of
because I
cool,
don't
but
like,
yeah, for sure.
weirdness or negativity or anything because I already deal with that.
About perspectives,
So,
whatever. You don't have to hold back. Like, I just want to know like kind of how you feel about everything. But I definitely know that there's like a lot of
yeah.
there's a lot of clips about you and Christianity on the internet, and from what I can tell,
With
you're
auto-tune, everyone can sing. You just need a little
like, you have a lot
practice.
of pushback towards Christianity, I guess you could say. What's your biggest issue with Christianity that you just don't like?
I think my main thing with Christianity is I just don't believe it's true.
I don't know.
Jesus is the Son of God.
I never even, that never came across my mind, singing,
Lessons
honestly.
that probably should just be taken that way. I mean, when I was a kid, I was really raised in like a Christian household, and my parents made me go to church all the time. And even as a really young kid, I had this almost like physical resentment towards going into that environment. I just kind of like sensed that it wasn't for me from a really young age. But then as I started to get older, I started to realize that a lot of people weren't really as serious as
Now you're going
I
too
was
far.
about it, in the sense
I
that
do
like,
not sound like
I
Rihanna.
looked at
She has like a
teachings
deep
in the
ass
Bible and I was
accent.
learning
Like her
about
accent is like,
Sunday school or whatever, even though I didn't
I don't
I wasn't
know.
like
I can't even explain
particularly
it,
thrilled
but
about the church experience. I still felt like, okay, I should be trying to figure out what
I mean,
this is
it's
all
not
about.
deep. It's
As
just,
time goes on, I started to realize, like,
I don't
oh,
even know
all
how
the
to
other
explain
kids that
it.
I am going to Sunday school with
Like if you
aren't as
watch the
serious
movie
about this.
Home,
Or
because she
they don't.
plays the
Like I was
girl,
having a conversation with a friend of mine
I
who
think
was
I'm gonna watch
basically
that
like,
now. I love her
you know,
voice though.
saying something about wanting to have sex with this girl.
When she's
And I remember being
talking.
like, okay, but you're not married. Like, we go to church.
But
Like,
then
okay,
again,
like,
sometimes it sounds
maybe
like she
I
don't
should
have an
try to
accent,
help
but then
because
you
I'm
can
super
really
kind
tell
of
that she
bipolar.
does have an
So
accent
we
though,
both
if you
go to
like
church,
really
but
listen to her.
I'm over here assuming that we got to take the gospel literally. And then I remember when I was like 13, one of my friends just like introduced me to the Satanic Bible, which is by no means the entry point to
Thanks.
atheism
I don't
that
think
I
it's
recommend
good
for anybody
enough
because
to
it's kind
sing
of
though.
cheesy and ridiculous and it's from like 80 years ago or whatever. But I remember reading it and just being like, oh, okay, like this is where I'm at. Like,
I don't think I'm blessed with
believe
that.
in God. I don't think any of this stuff is true, and I actually think that you can live a completely moral and pristine life without the Bible. And ever since then, yeah, I turned my back on it. And it's actually
Shut up.
weird because I feel like even though they've never admitted it to this day, I think that I kind of turned my parents atheist too, because I would just always be presenting them with the newest religious argument that I read online. This was like the very early days of the internet where I'd be looking up stuff about atheism all the time. And I think it kind of got to my parents. If I really think about it, I haven't heard them really mention anything regarding religion in the last 20 years or so, even though if they were here right now, they would say that you didn't convince us of anything. Like, of course not. Like, like,
Yeah.
but I do think that I had a bit of that impact on my parents too.
Yeah. So your entry point to atheism was the Satanic Bible, but when you read it, you were like, I agree with this more than I do the Christian perspective of the worldview.
I agreed with the part that this was anti-Christianity or anti-religion, doesn't believe in God. That part I agreed with. If you actually go read the Satanic Bible, it's filled with all this sort of goofy, like, witchcraft type stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know, but and it was written a long time ago, so I got to give him a little bit of grace. But and it was very influential on a lot of people, but for sure not, you know, the definitive guide to how to live
A
a great life.
Satanic Bible
But
is
definitely
wild.
hit me at the time where I needed something to kind of show me, like, oh, there's a lot of other people out there living different
It is a
lifestyles.
Christian podcast. The guy's name is Bryce Crawford, and he brings people on his podcast that, like, I guess, you know, like, I watched a trans person that he had on there, and then this guy's like atheist.
I guess what you're asking is, like, do you think that there is
Adam 22. I don't know if you heard of him,
supernatural or
but like, you know, he just tries to
for sure, like, when I
preach
read
the
about, like,
gospel to them and like get them to understand like
that's a lot
God's
closer to what I
perspective and
believe,
stuff,
but it
and
doesn't really feel the need to put
yeah,
names
just
on
try to
it.
teach
You
them.
know, I remember being a young kid, and, like, my dad got locked up in the feds for like a year.
It's
when
really
he was
good though.
killed, and he was basically on trial in the media dealing with these charges because I'm in, like, a small town where it's like that kind of stuff. It was like a mail fraud charge. Basically, he was like accused of using his role in the local government. He was an alderman, which is really like kind of a small time role in politics.
Try
locally.
Bad
And then he
Friends.
also worked
What
for a
is that?
construction company, helping them get jobs and stuff like that. And he was basically accused of, like, using his role in government to help get
That's a
jobs
podcast.
for his business or whatever. He ends up taking a plea deal, doing a year. And I just remember during that time period, my mom really leaning on the church, and, like, you know, the church being a big part of, like, what kept her sane and mentally well during that time period. And I remember my mom explaining to me that that was why she knew that religion was for her. And I said to her,
Bobby and Andrew.
you could have got that out of a bowl.
What is it about?
The fact that you had a bunch of people who were supporting you and emotionally sort of lifting you up, that's awesome. But that has nothing to do with whether what's in this book is true or not. Now, I'm not like a religious scholar, and there's a lot of, you know, people who really make it their thing to debate Christianity and to be able to sort of debunk the Bible, whatever. I don't really get into all that. It's like kind of above my pay grade. It's like, that's actually why it's kind of funny even doing these conversations with you. This being the second one, because it's like, I
Dude,
don't
what?
really talk about religion. Like, a huge percentage of the people that I do podcasts with and people that I interview and everything, they are Christian.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't
Mostly
seem like they take it
comedy.
serious in any meaningful way. Like, they'll tell you that they
I'm
pray,
not even a honestly, I'm not even a big comedy person.
you know, we'll be having a conversation in which, to me, if you were religious, it would seem like, okay, this is the
The
point
only
where
time
you're gonna
like
start talking about God.
I'm like big on comedy is like if I'm watching videos on TikTok or something, like somebody that's funny as hell. But like I'll never watch anything really that's like
Hip-hop who are atheists but would never say it publicly because it's so
comedy.
looked down upon.
Like movie wise.
Hip-hop to, like, be
The only time I probably will is if I'm with my man, because I'm like I usually just watch like scary movies, thriller, drama, but like he don't like the scary movies, so like I'll like watch action or like funny movies with him. I like the romantic comedies. Those are actually pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie.
create a world in which there was a God who was basically
They're so famous, they've been all over the internet. Maybe I might have seen them. I don't know it from the name though.
go to him and say,
I'll check it out.
I have this dilemma and I'm not sure what I should do. Can you tell me how I should go about this? That sounds very useful, like, you know, but yeah, I think it's kind of on human beings to figure that stuff out for themselves in a variety of ways. But if I could do that, yeah, or if there was a supreme God where I could say, like, hey, this dude is pure evil, you should, you know, orchestrate a scenario in which he spends the rest of his life in jail or whatever. I mean, that would be useful, but I mean, that's not really how
I low-key don't even want to watch this, but I'm pretty sure my man would. I'm gonna look up what you're talking about. I don't know how to say that. I highly recommend it. The plot twist is mind blowing. I probably already seen it. Like, I watch so many, like, scary movies, it's not even funny. But I'll check that out. What the hell is my mom talking about? She's always yapping about something. Like, bro. Oh, Bad Friends. Okay, yeah, my man, he be watching some of the, I think, because that Asian guy, it looks familiar. He be watching, like, his woke videos when he's talking about, like important stuff. I don't know. Let me see. He looks familiar. I think that's him. I don't know. Oh, never mind. That's not him.
54 years old. Rudy, do you have anything to say to start the show off for Bobby's 54th birthday here in the year of our Lord 2025?
They low-key looked alike, though. I'm not gonna lie.
And the other side?
Well, when I was in high school, I did try some Charlie Sheen. You know what I mean? But
We share a lot of similarities.
that doesn't offend me.
It shouldn't. I'm not.
You know what offends me?
What?
Cat blood. That I have tiger.
I don't know. I'd be thinking a lot of people's just not funny, like, at all. Like, I think people try too hard.
Yeah, but I haven't.
No, you have cat blood.
If you're just like yourself, naturally funny, like, then you'll be funny as hell. But if you do too much, then it's not giving funny.
You're a cat. How are you not a cat? You're absolutely a cat.
Yes. I am a cat, right? What?
You look like.
He's trying too hard. That's gonna irritate me. Okay, I'm gonna try to look up the movie that you said. Where is it at? Oh, okay. Oh, my mom's in her feelings for I don't know what reason. She probably was drinking a little bit. Oh my god. I thought I was bad when it comes to emotions. When she drinks, bro, she's freaking terrible with her emotions, and that shit's annoying. Like, she just be talking about shit that happened years ago. Like, bro. Oh my god. I cannot deal. I'm 28. Damn, I'm 28. I'm old as hell. I need to get my shit together. But I'm not gonna stress myself out right now. Let me not. Oh yeah, I think I seen that scary movie. It's probably the alcohol talking. It for sure is. Cause I know sometimes I be getting like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I'm in my feelings and I'm drinking, like, it's not good. Because I'm just going to be more in my feelings. And I, like, sometimes I be a little too bold. When I'm drinking and I'm in my feelings, it be a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. Because I just be too real. Like, and sometimes I should be hurting. But I am real. Like, I'm real as hell when I'm drinking. Like, all that should be known. If I'm feeling a certain way, I will let you know. Like, whether it hurts your feelings or not, I'm gonna let you know. You look way younger, bro. Thank you. That's a compliment. Hopefully, I look young like this. Like how I look now. Till I'm like, 40 or 50, you know? When I like hit in my 60s, then I wouldn't mind like looking a little bit older, you know? But I want to look young forever, obviously. Who the freak doesn't? Who are you? Hear me out. No, I'm not pushing 40. Don't try to play me. Does it look like I'm pushing 40? What the Sigma? Check out my page for the truth. What truth? Oh, I don't think I have seen this. What's your name? Khaled? The movie that she was telling me? I don't think I've seen this. Like, hear me out, Megamind. What are you trying to say? Don't play with me. What is your favorite movie? I don't have one. It used to be After or The Fault in Our Stars or All the Things. No. To All the People. No. To. Damn it. To All the Ones I Loved Before. Those 3 movies I used to watch like crazy. Like so many times. Did you kill a Smurf to dye your hair? Of course. Thank you. Wait, didn't you just call me a Megamind? Now you trying to give me a compliment? Why y'all do that? Or did I read it wrong? Or you're talking about the movie? That's how men flirt, la follow. Oh, my bad. I thought you was saying I was a Megamind. I'm dead. And that's another thing. I'm not big on cartoons. Or like the fantasy movies. But I'm trying to like, you know, ease my way into it. Know what? I don't know about this movie, Khaled. It's low-key, like, giving that it's gonna be boring. I don't know. Hold on, let me be nosy real quick. That shit has nothing to do with me. She's on my brother's ass. That has nothing to do with me, bro. What time is it? It's 9:18. Wait, what happened to the movie? Good night. I think I'm about to get off too. What in the Lewis Griffin was that? Was what? The squeaky voice? I think you're hearing stuff. Or maybe it's a TV, I don't know. I'm about to get off though, y'all. It was nice talking to you guys. I gotta like make this like a daily thing, honestly. Because when people actually come on here and talk to me, I F with it. But maybe if I come on here like consistently, then people would be on here and communicate with me. Oh. But yeah. I'll see you guys later. Good night, good morning, whatever it is for y'all. Talk to y'all in a little bit.